All right, let's get ready for heavy mental meditation number 2. Get comfortable, find some place to sit. Remember, we opt for comfort over ritual, so what matters is that you're going to be able to sit still for about 5 minutes. I might give you a meditation that is going to have a little bit more room for you to breathe on your own. You don't need me talking the whole way through. And we're going to focus a little bit more on the concept of mental push-ups. That is when you notice your mind wander and you acknowledge that thought. That's half the push-up. And then when you bring the focus of your attention back to your breath, that's the other half of the mental push-up. So to let your mind wander and bring it back, that's a complete push-up. And it's good if your mind wanders a lot, because that means you've done a lot of push-ups. All right, let's start with the meditation. Sit down. We're going to do our 2 warm-up exercises. First, starting with a sound scan. Try to notice all of the sounds around you. Do you notice traffic? Do you notice air conditioning? Do you notice pets? Other people? A clock? Let's take 1 or 2 more moments to listen to what's around you. Now let's do a body scan. Start at the very top of your head. What does the top of your head feel like? Work your way down your body. About your neck and your shoulders. Are they tight? Are they relaxed? About your arms, your elbows, your wrists, your fingers. Now work your way down the core of your body. What's your temperature like? Your hips, your hamstrings, your knees. Work your way all the way down to your feet. How do your feet feel as they touch the ground? Good. Let's start the meditation. We're going to breathe, and we're going to count our breath. Breathe in for 1, out for 2, counting our way up to 10, and then starting over again at 1. If your mind wanders, that's good. That's what we want to happen. Just acknowledge the thought, become aware of it, name it, and then bring your attention back to your breath. Every time that happens, that's 1 mental push-up. If you lose track of your count, just start over again at 1. give yourself 2 more big, deep breaths. Now you can open your eyes, and our meditation for today is done. Okay, that was great. Good job. Now let's do the deconstruction. So yesterday, I went through each part of the meditation and explained what part is what. Today, I want to just talk about the mental push-up. That idea that we're practicing what I'll sometimes call the awareness focus loop. Mental push-up probably easier for you, but what we're practicing is this ability to monitor our inner life, become aware of our thoughts, our feelings, our biases, our instincts, what's actually driving our behavior most of the time. And once we learn to observe it, we can then learn the second half of the mental push-up, which is a control of our focus. So we observe, well, that's a weird instinct. That's not what I actually should be doing right now. Let me wake up my rational brain and have my rational brain take over for a moment. So in the meditation, the distraction is always wherever your mind decided to wander, and the point of focus is always your breath. Later in this series, I'll show you how you can move that point of focus around. It doesn't have to be your breath. It could be your finger. It could be a mantra. There's a lot of things you can use. And in fact, we're going to really generalize meditation so that your point of focus is your work. I mean, that's our end game, is that when we're out in the world, we have trained ourselves so thoroughly to observe what's going on in our inner lives, that when we're out in the world, we can catch, well, that's a weird reaction. I'm having an emotional reaction right now when I really need to be having a rational reaction. So we catch it, and we take control and bring our focus to whatever it is that rationally we think we should be doing, which is writing, rehearsing, listening, working out. All of that starts with training it in the meditation. We train it in the meditation, and then we generalize it for our whole life. And then I think the other thing you can see a little bit more clearly now is why we do the warm-up exercises, the archiving exercises, where there's a lot of distractions when you start the meditation, and I want to get you into a sweet spot where you're never so distracted that you don't come back, right? I want you to always be practicing getting distracted and then coming back. That's really important. So the archiving exercises take all the extra distractions and archive them, put them away, because I think we can trust that our mind will just wander on its own. All right, that's it for the deconstruction on the second meditation. We're going to go deeper tomorrow in meditation number 3, and I'll see you there. Bye.